Could banks be on the verge of a financial crisis? Or are we drawing conclusions too hastily? Let's untangle this complex web and understand why the current situation may not be as dire as it appears. Banks, at their core, are money-making machines. Traditional banking revolves around the simple concept of lending money with an interest rate. The borrower repays the principal amount along with the interest, and this difference forms the bank's profit. However, the pandemic has changed the game. The stimulus packages and unemployment benefits have left people with an excess of cash, reducing the number of bad loans. In a conventional financial slump, we see an increase in loan defaults, but that's not the case currently. Many people are financially robust, which is a positive sign for banks. Furthermore, banks also profit from buying financial assets. However, the ghost of the subprime mortgage crisis still lingers and has made banks cautious. The only risk exposure is in subprime auto loans, but it's not enough to trigger a sector-wide meltdown. Now let's pivot to China. The Chinese banking system is fundamentally different from the Western one. They consider capital as a political tool, not an economic one. Their focus is on job creation, not profit-making. This has led to a lending policy where the emphasis is on quantity rather than quality. By Western standards, nearly every loan in China is troubled. Yet, the Chinese government keeps injecting capital to ensure these companies stay afloat. The fear is that American companies with their investments in Chinese assets could face significant losses. However, the situation is not as bleak as it sounds. The exposure of American banks to these assets is comparatively low, and the potential fallout is unlikely to trigger a financial crisis. To summarize, the banking sector is not on the brink of a financial crisis. The circumstances have indeed changed, but they have also made the banks more resilient. The number of bad loans is low, and the risks associated with subprime loans are manageable. As for China, despite the troubled loans, the impact on American banks is expected to be minimal. That's it for today's discussion. The world of finance is indeed complex, but understanding it can help us make informed decisions. Remember, knowledge is power. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.